on the other side of that, you can't have a team running around to hold people accountable for 30, 100, 150 bucks a month. That's why the gym membership model is largely built around failure, right? They don't cancel their gym membership because they still haven't achieved their goal. They don't show up, which is why the gym can have 10,000 members and only 10 active on the floor at the same time. But at the end of the day, when you're really thinking about success and results, and this is one of the other things you mentioned, is that you knew it wasn't about where you were, and you knew it wasn't about one drive. It was about steady, consistent work, because we always see that healing is not linear.
Right.
And people will get this massive payout 6 months, a year. I actually use the compounding interest analogy that you use, the penny. And for people who don't know, if you double a penny every day for 30 days, you have $5 million or more. If you double it every other day for 30 days, you have $163 and change, which is enough to buy maybe dinner at a nice restaurant for 2 people these days. And that's a really profound financial explanation, but the reality of it is the same example holds true in people's health. It's not like, and I really mean this, the people who get out there and they do 3 10-minute walks every day get exponentially better results than the people who do it every other day.
Well, how about people that eat right, like eat clean, fresh food? If you do that every other day, but then the off day, you eat burgers, fries, and Cheetos.
Cheat day, yeah.
That's a net zero, right? You don't even get $163.80 out of that. You just neutralized everything.
Yes.
So compounding consistency is one of the most profound secrets to 10xing whatever you want out of life. And there is plenty of room for all of us to 10x our health, 10x our vitality, our immune system. We may not live 10 times longer, but I think all of us would realize that an extra 2 or 3 years, if that was awarded to us on our deathbed, if something or somebody swooped in on our deathbed and said, what would it be worth to you to get an extra 2 years or 5 years or 10 years? Worth everything, right? You're talking about, people paying for coaching and healthcare, and, they don't want to pay $100 a month or $200 a month. Or what would you pay on your deathbed for another 5 years? How about all of it? How about everything? But somehow 5 years earlier, 10 years earlier, even $100, $200, $500 a month is unreasonable, inconvenient, too much money.
I think a lot of them are struggling with the reality that in medicine and health, as with network marketing, there's an element of uncertainty, and the compounding requires a certain amount of time.
Yeah, for sure.
And some of that is also about just the simple reality that the human body decays. Every minute I'm working with less.
Right.
So
speaking of minutes and working with less,
it's been great having you. Thank you for joining us. I've really enjoyed this. I hope people have as well. I hope they really take to heart the ideas that Richard unpacks in the book. It's well worth a read. One of the things that most impressed me about it, Richard, was just the sheer number of endorsements. You've got a who's who of success sports on the back cover and the inside cover for testimonials. And that's so, I feel like everybody with an opinion and a Tony Robbins course under their belt's got a personal development book. I can spot it a mile away at this point, but yours is really quite different for how concise and hard hitting it is. And I think it's anyone who's trying to create something in their wellness should really read it.
My mission in the book and the work is to keep it simplify it down so that the masses can see, I could do this. Because transformational development can be a big woo-woo $10,000 course followed by a $20,000 course followed by a 50. It can just never end, right? And yeah, it's really very simple. And if you just it's just like health, right? You can spend $50,000 or $100,000, or you can just do the very simple things, and it will revolutionize your health. Thank you, Dr. Stillman. It's an honor to be on your show. Thank you, Amy.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you, Richard.